NBA Top Shot is where the NBA's biggest fans buy, sell, and earn officially licensed video collectibles. Rip packs or purchase individual, limited edition moments from the marketplace to build your ultimate collection. From rookies to legends, now you can flex your fandom by owning the greatest moments from your favorite players and teams. Your collection can even earn you once-in-a-lifetime money-can't-buy experiences. NBA Top Shot users have already attended private events with superstars like Klay Thompson and rising stars like Cade Cunningham, and even all-time greats like Magic Johnson. Your entire collection of NBA Top Shot moments never lose quality and are accessible on any device. Rep your team, flex your fandom, and own the greatest moments from the NBA exclusively on NBA Top Shot. Sign up today at NBATopShot.com and kickstart your collection with your first pack. American Express Jersey Assurance is here to help fans. Listen to this. If you purchased a jersey from the NBA store using your American Express card and your player switches teams within 1 year of purchase, you can get a free replacement jersey. Pretty cool, right? Just make sure you use your Amex card and request a replacement within 14 days of the trade, and you can keep repping your favorite player no matter what the team. Terms apply. You can learn more about Amex Jersey Assurance at nbastore.com/Amex. You back your team, we back your jersey.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly to my surprise,
He did the mash!
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash!
It was a graveyard smash.
The monster mash!
It caught on with a flash.
The monster mash!
I held this watch in my
In
ass.
his ass!
Good morning, sweet world, and welcome to the No Dunks podcast on the Athletic Network. It's Wednesday, December 14th, 2022. Happy NBA Jersey Day to all who celebrate it. I'm J.E. Skeets here in the Classic Factory, and alongside me, as always, Tass Mellis.
Podcast listeners, this is for you.
Next to Tassie is the bearded one, my Top Shot hot boy, Trey Kirby.
Heyo!
Hey, yo! And last but not least, making the magic happen, super producer JD.
Hello.
There he is. Here we are. Yeah, everybody rocking their best NBA jerseys. We got the GOAT on TK, MJ, 23. You got the GROAT on me, greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry. Tassie, little CanCon in our lives. Andrew Wiggins, Minnesota Timberwolves jersey. I love it. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my best jersey, but I'm wearing one.
And then we have JD. I didn't even know you owned a jersey, but you got the Chris Middleton Bucks jersey.
Yeah, man. Big Chris Middleton guy over there.
You always have been.
I always have been.
You said you only have, two jerseys in your repertoire?
My repertoire right now, 2 jerseys, not including the No Dunks ones.
Yes.
I have this one and a DeRozan Raptors camo.
Doesn't Trey have the Raptors camo Bargnani jersey?
Wow.
Stay tuned to our YouTube channel later.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun in the YouTube shorts with a bunch of our jerseys. There are like 100 NBA jerseys in this Classic Factory right now, so I can't wait to do those. But here on today's podcast, we're gonna get to the games, and then later on, we got some Top Shot fun. TK's gonna rip some hot packs live here on the show, and fingers crossed for like a Luka or AD video game moment. So,
I mean, for me, fingers crossed for a Goran Dragic. Gotta have my Dragic.
Okay, we'll look for the dragon when we rip some packs later. But let's get into the games. We'll start with the only close game last night. A lot of blowouts in the association. But the first one here, the Celtics, they blew a big lead. They rallied in the comeback, and then they beat the Lakers 122 to 118 in overtime. This was a really weird game.
Yeah, pretty unbelievable that the Lakers lost this game, up 13 with 4 minutes left. But Jason Tatum and his shot making, getting to 44 points, was the difference in overtime when it got there. Jason Tatum, love the quote after the game playing against LeBron James. He was asked about going up against LeBron. He said, the way you show respect to a legend is you go at him. And that he did. He was being guarded by him well, and Tatum just the shot making, again, was so hot. You could see the Lakers sluggish first quarter. They just come back from a 6-game trip. It happens in the association. That's the way it goes. But then they did a great job of fighting back in a game where their three-point shooting, lack of it, really showed through. They almost won a game where they had 11 fewer threes than the Boston Celtics. They shot 27% from three, the Lakers did. They just don't have it. And the story of the beginning of the season, the preseason, where people said they got LeBron, they've got Anthony Davis, they should still be a decent team if they have help. It's coming through now. Those guys are playing their asses off, and they just don't have enough supporting cast to win games. And they very well, it was very close. They're 11-16 here. I don't know how quick Rob Pelinka is to get to that trigger button to pull a trade here, because
apparently he's not quick at all.
No.
We've been talking about it since the start of the season.
I guess they don't want to ruin the chemistry. The chemistry is pretty decent. They just need one more guy. Again, if Boyan's in that lineup last night, they win that basketball game. And it hurts going down to the wire here. Anthony Davis missing 2 free throws with 28 seconds left. They're up 2. He misses both. That's a totally different game. Tatum ties the game, and then LeBron misses the potential game winner at the buzzer to send it to overtime. But AD missed a free throw in Philadelphia on Friday night. They lose there, and then he was kicking himself after having a great game again, playing his ass off, missing both those free throws to make it. Even a 3-point game would have made a big difference, but he missed both to make it a 2-possession game, and they win this game. So he's killing himself. That's a tough way to lose. But the Celtics, they're showing great offense to start, and it really was weird how it was a roller coaster of a game. You get 37 from AD, 33 from Braun. Westbrook did his thing with 20 off the bench, but virtually no help aside from them. Austin Reeves, he's doing his thing, but nobody scoring more than 7 beyond those big 3.
Yeah, it was a really weird game. According to Enjoy Basketball, both teams had at least a 98% probability to win this one at one point. That's insane, because the Lakers were down 20. They rallied. So they were down 81-61. Pretty big deficit there in the third quarter. And then they go on a 45-12 surge. But then the Celtics erased this 106-93 lead that the Lakers had in the final 340 with that 17-4 run, which was capped by Tatum's really sexy fadeaway baseline jumper there on LeBron. So yeah, just a strange game. Then they got it done in overtime. It was Tatum and Smart getting the Celtics back into it at the end of regulation, and then it really was Jaylen Brown, I thought, in the overtime period, who had a really good game himself. I mean, there were a lot of numbers in this game from your star players on both sides. But what are your takeaways from this one, TK?
One of the things is it's a math problem for the Lakers, right? They got 90 points from their big 3 in LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook, and they scored 118. That just doesn't make sense at all. They got 4 threes combined from the others outside of the big 3, and that's why they don't have a very good offense, because they won the free throw battle. They made 11 more free throws than the Celtics did. They had fewer turnovers than the Celtics did, but they got outscored from the 3-point line severely. So they can't really make it up because LeBron and AD score inside for the most part. They did an awesome job hunting Grant Williams, I thought. That's how they got back into this game, pick and roll every single time. But Grant Williams, even though he was getting roasted, maintained his confidence and was able to stick around, hit some shots there in the end. I also thought Marcus Smart just made key play after key play after key play. There's one where LeBron just completely loses track of him. Wide open 3 for Marcus Smart. He's there for a cut to move the ball to the other side of the court. He was just making tiny little glue guy plays that the Celtics needed to be able to respond after a weird game. I mean, I thought this one was a blowout. I went to bed at halftime. Every other game in the association was a blowout last night. Why was this one going to be different? Suddenly the Lakers caught fire because the LeBron and AD pick and roll, pretty tough to stop. Unfortunately, it only gets you 2s.
Yeah, I do think, which is weird, the Celtics should have been the more exhausted team because of their schedule. This is their 3rd game in 4 nights and all this on the road trip. But I thought the Lakers, in getting down 20, then putting all the effort to get back into the lead and take the lead down the stretch, I thought at the end, LeBron gassed, AD gassed, for a couple reasons. LeBron just started settling for 3-pointers. He does that from time to time. I think a part of it is he's played a lot of minutes at that point, again, to get back in the game. So he just started sort of I'll just settle for this 3-pointer a couple times down the stretch. AD missed the 2 free throws. That was obviously a backbreaker. It would have iced the game. They probably would have won. And then the most glaring example, I thought, of their, tired legs, whatever, mentally checked out a little bit because of exhaustion. The Lakers were up 5. Celtics had the ball. AD was guarding Jaylen Brown up top. LeBron was on Marcus Smart. Smart thinks about setting a screen on Jaylen Brown, for Jaylen Brown, but he slips it and he just moves to the other side of the floor. and AD doesn't talk with LeBron at all. He doesn't rotate at all. He stays on Jalen. LeBron does nothing about Marcus Smart going over, so Jalen just passes it to Marcus Smart, who steps into a wide open three. Poor Troy Brown Jr. is like, he's thinking of coming off Grant Williams to get up there on him, but he's like, I don't want to leave Grant Williams open in the corner, so he's sort of caught in no man's land. But it was that play, really, where Smart hit that three, and then it was a 2-point game, and obviously it leads to Tatum hitting the jumper. It was like, that was bad from those guys. They were just like, oh, just pray he misses, because I'm not scrambling to get out there, and we're not switching or anything. Just that one really stood out to me this morning on the rewatch.
It's a testament to those two dudes, though. They shot above 50%, both those guys. That's how good they are. They can just carry their team. And their third best player is coming off the bench. It's a really weird situation where their starting backcourt of Schroeder and Patrick Beverley, they can't hit a shot. And Patrick Beverley is really struggling. 25% from three this year, averaging 6 points per game. You have one shooter in there, you're laughing. With those two guys playing the way they are, I just wonder how much it can keep up here. They're 5 games below 500, and they just show how good they are. They still are, even if they're tired at the end of the games. Yeah, they're playing 40-plus minutes. So it's sort of understandable the way they carry their teams. They're close here to winning a lot of these games. They just have to pull some out, and I think their talent level can. They're just that good. So the Celtics come to town. And they lose, but it's a tough December, but I still think they can pull it out. It's weird. It's weird that you call them a big three and Westbrook's coming off the bench because their backcourt is just non-existent, really.
That was like one of the best games that Patrick Beverley's played this season.
Yeah.
He had 2 threes.
Yeah.
For the second time this season, he made multiple 3-pointers. Like, that's a good shooting night for Patrick Beverley. That's why they need to make a trade tomorrow.
Yeah.
December 15th is when a lot of guys are available to trade. They should do it tomorrow. They should pay whatever the price is for Bojan Bogdanovic because he's going to be in demand, no doubt about it. And the Lakers need something else because they have Troy Brown Jr. out on the court in the closing moments there.
Yeah, they got placeholders in Beverly and Schroeder. They know Westbrook, Austin Reeves, definitely better players, but they're out there with the starters because they get open shots. And yeah, he hit a couple, Patrick Beverley did, but he also missed a couple big bunnies, and it looked like this thing was over. Really, it looked like, the Celtics were going to run away. But that's how talented AD and LeBron are. They can pull this team out. They can still do it. This is the year. And they're proving to Rob Pelinka that,
hey, make some moves because we could win a title with us as the two guys.
Well, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown, a little more love for him. Tatum bouncing back after 2 bad nights in a row for him with the 44 and like basically the one to get us to overtime. But Jaylen Brown, in overtime, he ended up with 25 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, doing it defensively. And he, over the last 3 games, when Tatum was struggling, he was like sort of a bright spot for the Celtics during that little rocky stretch there where they were losing some games, shooting 54% of the field over his last 3. He just he gets overlooked because Tatum's in the MVP discussion and is, I do think, the best player, especially offensively on that squad. But man, his year is lights out here. I don't want to say it goes underrated because I think a lot of people consider them maybe the best duo in the league, especially on the wing. But holy crap, he just always impresses me, I guess is my point here. And I thought he stepped up in that overtime period.
Yeah, he is overlooked, though, because for him to get a mention, it's with Jason Tatum at the same time.
Yeah.
It's it's the one of the best duos in the league. So he does get overlooked. There's no doubt about that. It was only a couple of years ago the discussion was Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, who's going to be a better player? And Jason Tatum obviously has taken off on a new trajectory. But Brown is a perfect number 2, and they're both likely going to be in the All-Star game, so some respect there.
And the discussion last season, when they started so slowly, was
who do you trade?
Who are they moving off of? Yeah,
can they play together?
Yeah, exactly. It turns out they can. Random note from this game: should be absolutely illegal for the Celtics and Lakers to not wear their classic jerseys, especially on NBA Jersey Eve.
Yeah.
To not wear their classic jerseys when they play each other?
But I think
that's stupid.
I think it's a bit of a ploy here, Skeets. This whole NBA jersey day, I don't think it's about authentically wearing your jersey. I think it's about selling jerseys.
I get that, Tess.
And
yes,
that's why people have already bought the classic Lakers and the classic Celtics.
Trying to sell these crappy new ones.
You got to wear the blacks.
You know what? I actually don't even mind the jerseys they were wearing last night, but this is Celtics-Lakers. Just don't overthink it. Let's get just wear your greens. Wear your golds. I hated how it looked, that's all. That should be like the best jersey matchup in the NBA. because they're great jerseys, like historic jerseys. And yeah, you're right. They're trying to sell these new ones, these city editions. So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those Lakers jerseys because they look like UCLA jerseys.
Yeah.
They don't look like Lakers jerseys to me. I don't know. If you could go back and maybe do a think piece saying that NBA jerseys made a change once the Lakers started wearing white on Sundays. They should always wear gold.
Yeah.
They should not have white jerseys. No offense.
Okay. There you go. Let's keep it going. First game on TNT was Giannis scoring 30 as the Bucks extend the Warriors' road woes. What is going on?
amazing, man.
And this
This is
honestly,
amazing.
this was a weird game too. There's like 7 technicals called. We had a fan ejected. In the end, it wasn't close at all. And the Warriors are 12-2 at home and now 2-12 on the road.
Perfect.
What are they? They hate sleeping in hotels?
Who doesn't? Yeah.
Some people love it though. They make
Some
a
people
mess.
love it, but it can be very frustrating to find the right pillow. They put 40 of them on your bed.
true.
You got to try every single one to see how your neck feels. It can be confusing. It's a bad matchup between necks and pillows, just like Milwaukee is a bad matchup for the Golden State Warriors.
What a pillow transition.
Roll over to the other cool side of the pillow here. The Bucks play Giannis and Brook Lopez almost all the time. Bobby Portis also had a great game last night. Nonetheless, you're talking about 2 bigs on the court for the majority of the time for the Warriors, or for the Bucks, which then means that you got to get a lot of minutes from Draymond. You got to get a lot of minutes from Kevon Looney, which suddenly then hurts your offense because there's just 2 guys hanging out in the lane. Not to mention Kevon Looney, Draymond Green, they're not as fast as Giannis Antetokounmpo. So Giannis can get a little bit untracked in transition as well. I mean, he didn't have a great shooting game, but they just kept fouling him, which is something also that happens for Giannis. Then the Bobby Portis thing, there's just not a matchup for Bobby Portis off the bench for the Warriors. JaMychal Green could not handle him. It ended up being a 48 to 30 points in the paint advantage for Milwaukee last night, 16-7 in fast break points. Like the Warriors hit 23s. Milwaukee had 20 turnovers. And they crushed in this game. That's pretty amazing. And it basically comes down to having 2 guys who are unstoppable inside, in Giannis and Brook Lopez. It's a problem for the Warriors.
Yeah, there are a few teams that give that problem to the Golden State Warriors, the Bucks being one of them, no doubt. Again, as you said, Giannis 9 of 26. Bad shooting night. The Warriors have some decent length. I think Looney's a pretty good defender against them, although he didn't play a lot because of foul trouble and problems there. And Jonathan Kuminga's a decent matchup. Lots of fouls for him as well in this one. They tried their darndest, but Giannis, size still exists in the NBA. Not a lot, but with a 4-5 combo like this, it is pretty rare. But they just went at the Warriors, and I know the Warriors were talking about fouls after the game and how they weren't getting a lot of them after the game. And there was a big free throw discrepancy, but that happens with the Warriors, and they make up for it with incredible shooting. I think it's just sort of a normal thing to happen to the Golden State Warriors. It's just going to happen. There's going to be a free throw discrepancy, and Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to do that to teams. They had some gripes. There were some calls that didn't go their way. There's no doubt.
It was wild to see Steph Curry so livid about a call he didn't get. He thought he deserved on that 3-point shot, and he was barking all the way back and was like really demonstrative for Curry.
Yeah, he got a tech.
Yeah.
And he said after the game, he said, it's odd, it's kind of funny when I get a tech and the defender, he got a tech for not getting a call, and the defender was saying, are you okay? Because I fouled you. But getting a tech at the same time. So I think the call didn't go the right way, but Steph's just, this is the regular season. He's cool with it. All in all, just again, tough matchup for the Warriors. I'm not too concerned about a 2-12 record.
You're
It's
not
hilarious.
concerned at why they can't stop anybody on the road. This part is strange. They've given up like 114 points in every single road game.
Yeah, on this night, it's the Bucks, so I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, okay,
They're
but-
having problems getting back in transition, and they've got a tough road schedule coming up.
Pacers, Sixers, Raptors, Knicks, and Nets. Their next 5 games on the road.
There they
here
are.
for the Warriors.
But I think they figured out the rotation to some degree. So it's different than earlier in the season. It feels a lot different. Like Kuminga had a great game off the bench. That dude is all of a sudden part of the rotation.
A lot of that came in
Garbage.
Yeah.
13
I
points in the
think
fourth
they
quarter.
have. It's so weird to say about the Golden State Warriors because they have 2 of the greatest shooters of all time in Steph Curry and Clay. And there's no Wiggins, and that's big, obviously, as a 3-point threat and his defense. But they have too many non-shooters at times. You already said it. Looney, you don't have to worry about him shooting from any distance. Same thing with Draymond, at all. Same thing with Kuminga. And what's crazy, a guy that has shown in his career before I believe, a 40% three-point shooter. Not on a ton of takes, but JaMychal Green can't shoot at all. I mean, so that's 4 of their guys, and then against the Bucks, that's dangerous because they're just going to leave all the non-shooters alone. Means they can sort of put more attention on the shooters, and then it means they're big, can definitely just hang out by the rim. And you come in there and you're going to get deterred by, a defensive player of the year leader in Brook Lopez, the one that's always in the mix in Giannis. It's like they don't have to worry about any of the bigs on the Warriors. So it's like, we'll just stay in the paint. So
Yeah, are you telling me you're worried about the Golden State Warriors shooting the basketball? The champs?
I mean, honestly, from their against the Bucks in that type of matchup, that's a problem because it just plays into the Bucks' strengths of you're not pulling us away because we don't care if you shoot it for those guys. So yeah, a little bit if they were to meet in the finals.
They hit 23s at the end. I know part of that was garbage time, but I think I don't think there's anything to worry about, really.
I'm not saying Draymond and Looney and those guys have to hit threes. They have to be a threat to score even.
Draymond looks way better than playoff Draymond. He's looking better.
Well, Anthony Slater had a good breakdown. He's not too concerned at The Athletic about the Warriors' road record because he thinks a lot of these, not last night, but some of these were winnable games. They blew a couple games to the Hornets there where they had a big lead late. And the Jazz, they had a lead, whether they definitely should have won that game where they had a 4-point lead in the final 10 seconds. They went just ice cold against the Heat in a loss that they probably should have won if they make a couple shots down the stretch. And then Clay missed a buzzer beater chance in Orlando too. So Anthony Slater's give them 3 of those wins. Record on the road, not great, but not as bad as 2-12, and we're probably not talking about it. So I guess you're like a Slater. You're not that too concerned about the Warriors' road record.
No, and them shooting the ball. It's a weird season in the Western Conference. So much parity. This is the NFL. If you look up and down the standings, now we're going to get to the Suns and their losing streak. They were the number 1 team with a bullet in the Western Conference. They slipped down. The Pelicans now lost. It's a glut. 1 through 10 separated by 4.5 games.
Wow.
So the Warriors could win a couple of games and be on a run. Yes, this is the champ. So I'm not worried in terms of any of these losses really.
Let's go to a couple of those other blowouts. And there were some surprising results. Jalen Green scored 26. Rockets beat the slumping Suns in Steven Silas's return to the bench, which was nice. Rockets get him a win after the passing of his father. But yeah, the Suns, TK.
They're cooked.
What's going on? They're cooked.
They're over. It's over.
Done, eh? Wow.
Yeah, did anything change with the Suns in the last week?
Well, they're missing Booker.
That's huge. This is helping his MVP case. Anything else? Anybody come back?
Chris Paul did. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is their first, they're on a 5-game losing streak right now? Yep. First more than 3-game losing streak since the 2021 season. DeAndre Ayton went down with an injury.
Yep.
Cameron Payne went down with an injury. Mikal Bridges, 4 for 24. DeAndre Ayton, 2 for 10 to start this one. Their starters went 18 for 73. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That's just a bad shooting night. What are you supposed to do? I actually thought the Rockets' core 4 played pretty well. Jalen Green had an awesome game. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 11 for 12 at the free throw line, only 2 turnovers. It's between him and Franz Wagner right now for who's having the best second-year season because some of the top guys have been a little underwhelming. Obviously, Cade is out with an injury at
Barnes
this point.
has been bad.
Barnes has been bad. Mobley has been good, but I don't think he's taken a step forward like Jalen Green has. I do think he's just stronger. He gets a lot more free throws right now. He's got a lot more craft to his game. He's learning the pace of it rather than just being the fastest guy out there. He knows how to manipulate things. Alperen Şengün was awesome in this one. 10 points, 16 boards. Jabari Smith, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 3 for 3 from 3. And Tari Eason, 10 points, 7 rebounds, a steal, a couple of blocks, 3 deflections. The guy was everywhere. That's their lottery pick and their middle of the draft pick from the past 2 drafts. And they all look like hits so far. It's like there's 4 guys who are going to be starting for the Rockets. As they get good, they'll figure out the 5th guy eventually. This was just a really nice win for them. 67 rebounds as well. Most in the league so far this season for a game.
That's a lot of roast beef.
That's a lot of rebounds.
Holy crap, 67-44. Yeah, the Rockets dominated the glass here.
That's an athletic basketball team going after it. I like when a good team comes to Houston because they get up for it. There's no doubt that alley-oop from Alperen Şengün, who led the break. This is a big man. Alperen Şengün leading the break and then doing the underhand alley-oop to Jalen Green, a 5 to a guard. I mean, that was beautiful.
It sounds like a grandpa. Yeah. I think they said on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Just threw it up there like a grandpa.
Yeah, the grandpa move. Nice.
I was saying at the beginning of the season, and I think it's continuing to stay true. The Rockets are the best worst team in the league. They're definitely the most enjoyable to watch, and I like that they're putting together a couple W's here against some good teams. And I love the quote from Coach Silas last night. I thought this was real. This one touched me because he said, again, coming back after the death of his father, he said, "It was definitely great to be back. I love these guys. I love this team. I kind of didn't want the game to end because now it's like real life starts up again." Oh, damn. So obviously sending our condolences to the Silas family, but holy crap, that one got me. But it was nice to see them come through for him there. And all of these guys that you just went through playing really well, all these young guys on the Rockets. Now just trade Eric Gordon. Get another pick.
Still showcasing Eric Gordon, man.
Yeah.
He had 2 threes. You guys like threes? Lakers, you like threes?
Yeah, there you go.
A couple of them last night.
Eric Gordon. And then the other games last night. This one was a bit of a shock. Beasley and the Jazz cooled off. The red-hot Pelicans, the number 1 team in the Western Conference, 121 to 100. Any takeaways from this one here?
I liked what I saw from Walker Kessler
yeah.
in this game. Zion dunked him into oblivion. That was an awesome dunk in the first half. Just got him on ISO, went right and went up and dunked on him two-handed. A two-handed dunk in traffic, always cool. But Walker Kessler came back in the second half, 9 points, 12 boards, 2 blocks. He was a serious difference maker out there, as was Jared Vanderbilt. He was just flying all over the court, finished with 18 points, 14 rebounds, 8 of them offensive rebounds. He also had like one of the craziest up and under sort of reverse layups on a foul. Somehow he looked back up at the hoop as he was parallel to the ground, chucked it in. Really nice stuff. From the Jazz, they just take the effort level to the next level when they're winning games. Like, that's their biggest thing, is they all play hard and they all play together. So they did it again last night, and, you know, they were just a little hungrier, it looked like, than the Pelicans.
Yeah, 7-game win streak for the Pels coming in. Maybe took their foot off the gas a little bit, but
yeah.
Second quarter when Zion Williamson went out with foul trouble. I don't know if Willie Green regrets taking him out there. 9 minutes left in the second quarter, 3 fouls. That's when it went all downhill. They were outscored 17-9 the rest of the second quarter, and then the Jazz just kept it rolling into the third. But you can't just play Zion for his left hand anymore. That one where he went right on Walker Kessler and did the two-handed dunk in his face, that was going right. He's got it all. He only ended up playing 26 minutes in this game because it ended up being a blowout, but also because of foul trouble, and they just couldn't play without him. Brandon Ingram's in that lineup. Maybe things are different. They still are missing an all-star. CJ McCollum, kind of under the radar now how mediocre his season is going, and had another bad one. He didn't step up in that void. But Zion has been great. And, yeah, the Jazz, yeah, they definitely out-efforted. They had 3 guys in double-digit figures in rebounds, as you mentioned there, Vanderbilt, Kessler, and Larry Markkinen had missed 3 games, so he's back, and he had 19 and 11. Walker Kessler, what a draft pick!
Oh, if you're playing fantasy basketball, I believe you guys are all retired, like I am. But if you're playing fantasy basketball, just double check, make sure Walker Kessler is on somebody's roster. If he's not, you should pick him up. Over his last 6 games here, the guy is averaging 11 and 10, 3 blocks a game if you round up, in very limited minutes. Doesn't miss a shot because they only take shots around the rim, 76% from the floor, not bad. Go get him, because I think you've seen this for a good stretch of this season here. It's like you can have a 10 and 10 guy deep on your fantasy basketball roster. Can win you some weeks.
Great for percentages.
That's what I'm saying. He's not hurting you.
The new Gobert. They already got a new Rudy Gobert, just like that.
God, just like that.
So did you retire? Is that what you said?
I retired from fantasy basketball. Yeah. You too?
I haven't declared my retirement.
Oh, you haven't?
But I'm not playing.
Well, I'm thinking of going overseas to play fantasy basketball. They pay better over there, at least at this point in my career. Final game, Sixers cruise past the Kings, 123-103, behind an 80-point first half.
That's a lot. That's a lot of points there.
Yeah, we had a lot of blowouts last night. Again, like a lot of 20-point blowouts besides that overtime game between the Lakers and Celtics. But any thoughts on this one here?
No.
Not really.
Way to go,
Not
Sixers.
A lot to take away. Way to go, Sixers.
Yeah.
You did it.
You did it. They're fighting for that 3 seed. They're still not far off from that 3 seed. When the boys play, they're pretty good. And Joel Embiid having a better season than his MVP runner-up seasons the last 2 seasons, which is it is a little crazy. His team has to win more, and I think that he won't win MVP because they're too close to 500, and that is partly on him. Even though the numbers are good, sometimes the numbers don't tell the whole story. The beginning of the season, he wasn't taking his team 2 victories on the defensive end, and that's why you can just say sometimes best player on the best team. To some degree, it does make sense. Anyway, they won.
Yeah, it was a really nice win, dominant win, and James Harden had a good game too. 5 steals for James Harden too, to go with the 15 assists, scoring a little bit. So Philadelphia 15-12. They are going up there in the Eastern Conference Finals.
4-4 in October as well. They had a real slow start.
Yeah.
They came out with the Embiid news about plantar fascia. They had a lot of injuries to Maxey and Harden, and then Embiid went down for a little bit as well. But I think they've recovered pretty well, and much like the Nets, we're not hearing a ton about the Sixers right now. Very good.
Yes.
All we're hearing is they're playing defense, and Embiid is having monster games, and Harden is doing his part as well. There was a little concern early in the season, I felt like, are we getting too much James Harden? Is he taking over too many possessions here? Things seem to be falling into order, at least for Philadelphia right now. Also got my eye on De'Aaron Fox. Has not been very good recently.
He just came back, I believe, from an injury.
Just came back from foot soreness, but he hasn't had a 20-point game since
Yeah.
November 25th. And he's only shot better than 50% once in his last 8 games.
Yep.
So they need him to be at an all-star level to be where they were earlier in the season.
Yeah, and the only other note I have about the Sixers, Matisse Thybulle getting the start last night, and he played really well. Remember that name? That was a guy everybody was super high on. The defense is next level. If that guy can just add some sort of 3-point shot, what a 3-and-D guy. Last night he looked like that. He hit 3 threes and chipped in, 15 points. Obviously, you know what you're getting from him defensively. You can put him on one of the better perimeter players, and you can at least hope he'll contain him and stuff like that. But that's nice. A plus 11 in this game, starting again. I believe his first start of the year, if I have that correctly. No, he's done a handful of them back there in November. But nice game from him.
It's good for him.
Yeah.
Because in the playoffs, if one of their starters gets in foul trouble, it's always nice to have. Because Tyrese Maxey's still out. As soon as he comes back, Thybulle obviously doesn't start.
And even is Melton out, I believe, for the
he was
Sixers
out
right
last
now
night.
too. And I know he had a good game not too long ago. So they're getting these guys. We were talking up the Sixers team during the offseason. Oh, look at these moves. Look at these under-the-radar additions, and their depth is amazing. And then it was like non-existent at the start of the year, and we're all rolling our eyes at it. But these guys that they have brought in the offseason are starting to contribute here, maybe starting to find a bit of a role. Doc's got them going.
Doc's got him going. They've definitely been better. I don't know if I'm buying the Matisse Thybulle.
No,
I don't think so.
if you bring him-
32% career 3-point shooter, 61% career 3-point shooter against the Sacramento Kings.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird. He's just on fire against Sacramento, so he should start every time they play against the Kings. Good for the trade value.
Oh, yeah, or hope Sixers make a run, get to the finals, maybe the Kings and the Beam team get there too, and then he's going to win Finals MVP.
Yes.
You could hope for that.
I bet you can get good odds on that one.
Yeah.
He's 9 of 30 this year from 3-point line, so it's not a huge sample size. De'Aaron Fox, you're a De'Aaron Fox head.
Yeah.
He usually gets out to fast starts, right? And then kind of
I just think De'Aaron Fox
slows it down
is
a little bit.
a super streaky player. I just there are guys like that in the league that are like, they're just like for weeks or months they look incredible, and then they can go in, especially with him in a shooting funk. Now I'm pairing that a little bit with this injury. A guy that is his entire game based off of speed and athleticism and stuff like that. Having a foot injury, that's going to slow you down. That's one of your wheels blown.
It's one of Fox paw.
So maybe I'm making an excuse
injured.
for him, but he's streaky. He's streaky. I'm always pointing out to you guys, he's streaky in sense like 1 year really good, and next year bad. 1 year really good, next year bad. So right now he's going through a little lull. But yeah, the Kings are happy at 14-12. They're still in the mix.
Still in the mix.
Yeah.
Fox's foot, the animal, not De'Aaron's. It's called a paw, right? I just looked it up. Fox's foot, a synonym of cock's foot. Like they call it a cock's foot, or is it a paw? I don't know.
The animal. You're talking about the animal.
Yeah, not De'Aaron's.
Okay.
He has feet.
He's got real feet.
Anyway, cock's foot. He's got an injured cock's foot. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Let's take our first break. When we come back, it's going to be a lot of fun. TK is going to open up some hot picks. You got me thinking cocks paws and hot packs and all that. It's all your fault. We're going to do some fun with NBA Top Shot, so don't go anywhere. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, when the actual total is closer to $200 plus. That's right. You could be wasting hundreds of dollars each month on subscriptions you don't even know about. In this economy, we gotta clean that up. Thankfully, there's this app that takes care of it for me and for you. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as True Bill. The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you still don't want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you don't even know you were paying for. Birchbox? Why do I have that? To cancel a subscription, I don't wear makeup. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/nodunks. Seriously, it could save you hundreds, maybe if not thousands of dollars per year. That's rocketmoney.com/nodunks. Cancel your unnecessary subscriptions right now at rocketmoney.com/nodunks.
I live in Atlanta, but I like watching the Toronto Raptors and Toronto Blue Jays play. And that used to be a big pain for me because they don't show the games here. It doesn't happen. But this season, I discovered an amazing trick that's let me watch every single NBA and MLB game live for a fraction of the normal cost. It's called ExpressVPN. Here's how it works. The NBA offers NBA League Pass, which lets you stream games online. But if you live in the US or Canada, it doesn't let you watch all of them. Some games are blacked out. Even for us, we get the blacked out blues with our passes as well. It happens. It happens to us. So what do? Fire up ExpressVPN and use it to change your location to a different country. Buy and use the NBA League Pass from there, and boom, no blackouts. What a hack. And depending on the country, NBA League Pass could cost less than $15 for a whole year. ExpressVPN works on your computer, phone, router, and consoles like Fire TV, so you can watch all the games from any device. Even when you're not watching NBA, you can use ExpressVPN all the time for stuff like Netflix or Disney Plus to access thousands of extra shows that are only on other countries' libraries. Enjoy all 1,230 games of the NBA season in HD with the world's most trusted VPN, ExpressVPN. And you can use our special link today to get 3 months free at expressvpn.com/nodunks. Then you can use ExpressVPN to sign up for NBA League Pass at a huge discount. That's expressvpn.com/nodunks for 3 months free with a 1-year package. expressvpn.com/nodunks.
What does it take to achieve your athletic goals? Competitive drive fuels the fire, but going beyond your limits requires a roadmap and a trusted co-pilot. That's where Future comes in. Not the rapper. That would be very cool.
Yeah.
We're talking about the app. Future is a new way to get fully customized personal training that revolves around you. No matter what gets you moving, you'll find the guidance, motivation, and accountability to push beyond your comfort zone. Future has all of the benefits of one-on-one personal training without the 1-hour time limit and strict schedule. Whether you need tips for sleeping well the night before a race or nutrition advice after setting a deadlift PR, your coach is ready to create a competitive edge wherever and whenever you're focused on fitness. Kind of like to get back into deadlifting. Coolest sounding lift out there. Coolest bar as well.
Yeah.
That hexagon, very cool. It all happens through the Future app with the tools you need to plan workouts, measure progress, and celebrate milestones. Get started with a 2-week free trial to Future at tryfuture.com/nodunks. That's tryfuture.com/nodunks. You can cancel anytime for a full refund. Personal training made modern, only on Future.
All right, back in the Classic Factory on NBA Jersey Day, my favorite holiday of the year. Again, we're going to have some fun YouTube shorts coming at you later today with all of the jerseys that we own. Are you going to do that thing where you put on like 100 jerseys and like take them off one at a time? Can you do that?
I'll do a 7 jersey strip.
Down to your brownies?
Oh, down to the brown? I don't know about that, Skeets.
Oh, come on.
Bare chest is low on my list of things to wear under a jersey.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, who does? For the laughs. Yeah, sure. Start with 7 jerseys, take them off, get down to the brownies at the end.
Awesome.
Send it.
Can't wait. That's going viral later today. Okay, look, I'm sure a lot of you have noticed we've had a title sponsor for the No Dunks podcast over the last week or so here. The NBA Top Shot, which we're pumped about. TK and I, the Top Shot Hot Boys, we've been in the Top Shot streets for a couple of years now, I guess. Is that right?
I think it'll be a couple of years
Yeah.
in like end of January, beginning of February.
Yeah, you're right. In February, I think, would be 2 years. So we've had a lot of fun with it, make some content around it, rip some packs, talk about the moments and all that, give away some. So, because they've come on board, we thought we could try and get Tass into the Top Shot streets.
Oh, sure.
And rip some packs live right now. So, JD, hit the music. Yeah, the Top Shot Hot Boys on a No Dunks pod. They say it would never happen. But here we are. Yeah. So we got some hot packs that TK is going to open. And we're going to give away a moment as well. We'll get to that in a second. But these moments, I want you to know, Tess, what's in these packs, what we're really looking for. All right. Now, our odds are not high. It's like 2.5% at a rare moment in these. Mm-hmm. But there's 2 video game numbers performances from Luka and Anthony Davis. That's what we want. Mm-hmm. That's what we want Trey to pull here live.
Those are rare. Video game numbers are rare.
Yeah, they're out of $4.99. You see there. So those are the ones. But we have a rookie debut from Jaden Ivey. That'd be
Good
a
one.
hell of a pull. And then there's some like Spotlight Series Kevin Durant, and we got a Zion moment there, and a Jaylen Brown. So there's some good Series 4 moments too.
So, speaking on behalf of the people who don't know what you're talking about, there are only 499 of these rare video game moments.
Of that Luka moment.
In the universe.
That's right.
Oh,
and I went and checked because I was curious. It looks like 30% of them, of the Luka and the AD video game moments, they're still in packs.
All right.
So,
All right, we got a
30%, I mean, again, it's really 2.5% of your pack, but there's still a lot left out there, Trey. So you're going to get one here.
I would love to.
Okay.
You're saying there's a chance. That's all we need, Skeets.
Yeah.
It's like you're counting cards at the blackjack table.
That's right.
Hey, a little bit.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as we like to say, good luck to me, good luck to you, good luck to you, good luck to me.
Good luck to you, good luck to you, good luck
Yeah.
to you, I say.
Yeah, it's specifically good luck to me, but good luck to everyone else, just in their days. You know?
Okay.
Because you're going to get it if you get it, and you're going to keep it. It's not like you can
I
share
mean, that's a
it.
good moment.
Yeah,
So this-
I mean, maybe we could put it on the wall somehow. We'll get one of those infinite objects,
Yeah.
slap it up, just loop it forever.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And ever.
we can do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see this screen here,
All right.
JD.
Good luck, man.
As I like to do, 312.
Okay.
In honor of Chicago's original area code. Click to reveal. What do we got on deck here?
Okay.
We got a block from DeAndre Ayton. No hating.
Let's see it.
Oh,
Who's
and
it on?
all different jerseys here on Jersey Day. We got
so
the
double
fullback
block.
Jazz look. Oh,
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It
Double
is.
block. What does it mean?
2 for 1.
That's right.
Very
So 2
cool.
blocks for 1 special.
Do you guys like those jerseys? The
Yes.
Suns jerseys?
Yeah.
They've grown on me.
They
Yeah.
definitely have. That one is one of the highest risers for me seeing it on the court.
Just
It
gonna
looks-
say that.
Yeah.
Just gonna say that. When we see the photos and we see the leaks, you're like, I don't know. It's a little weird, but then you see it in
Very,
action.
very
It's
good.
Yeah.
All right, nice. DeAndre Ayton. Cool. Good luck to me.
Good luck to you.
3 to the 1. 3-1, 2-6. We got another
Ooh,
block. It's all about
Hawks.
defense
Oh,
here.
man.
John Collins in an early season win.
Chase
We got
down.
a chase down.
Who's
The
it?
turnover, and he gets it off the glass.
Cade.
On Cade Cunningham.
October 26th, early Cade.
Very early.
John Blockins. Very nice.
Are we gonna have an all defensive pack here?
That would be disrespectful
Clamps.
to me, to be quite honest, Skeets. Hustling back on defense, it tends to yield good fortune.
What a gift. What
That's
a gift
what I like
from,
to say.
from JC. Very nice.
Okay. Oh wow! Look at this. Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
whoa.
nice. I love that. All right, in the middle, what do we got here? It's an assist, unfortunately, from David Roddy.
David Roddy.
Roddy Piper.
We got a rookie. This is his first
nice.
game ever, right? That's how it is. They got to get a moment from their first game, October 19th, second night of the season.
Yeah, it says
You're-
rookie debut.
You're
right
100% right, TK.
Big body, David Roddy. Always happy to play.
You know what?
rookie.
He's
Nice.
been a bit of a sneaky fantasy basketball play too, with some injuries to the Grizzlies. He can get you some numbers.
You know, for a retired guy, you sure do keep tabs on the old fantasy basketball
I do. I'm a
streets.
sicko. Oh, look at that. That's a 4 Badger. Yeah, nice.
That's a 4 Badger.
Yeah, what a pull.
What
Nice.
are you saying? What's
Okay,
a 4
so-
badger? I
so-
see the badges.
Yeah, it's a
looks like 2.
3-star rookie
Yeah, it
badge,
looks like
and
2,
then
yeah.
that TS is a Top Shot debut. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
that-
the 4
very-
badges. Yeah.
okay.
The teal one it looks like 1 badge, but it's really 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like that DeAndre Ayton block, you know. It's really 2 blocks for 1, 3 badges for 1 right
Yeah,
there. Good
it
luck
is.
to me.
All right.
Good luck to you.
This is like
We got a jump shot.
This is like Christmas comes
Kyle
early, right?
Lowry.
Oh yeah, give it to me, Trey.
All right, I'll give you this moment.
Give me this moment.
Wow, look at this one. This is this is a weird moment here.
Whoa.
It's so trippy seeing all of these moments
Dribble.
Just
like
dribbling through the lane,
Still going
turning around.
Okay, I'll shoot.
it's weird seeing them all on like these throwback courts and jerseys and stuff. Because here's the Wizards in their old, 2000 Wizards unis. The
I
Gilbert
think
Arenas
we've probably had an alternate uniform for every single one of these moments so far.
Maybe yes, yeah.
I like
Truly is Jersey Day.
the game story there. This was the game where the Heat only had 7 healthy players.
Oh, and he had the
Yep.
triple double.
It was a good game. It was a very,
Or did
very
he
good
have
game.
flirt with the triple double?
I think
definitely
it was
saw
a
many.
triple
No, I
double.
think he got it, yeah.
You should get a triple double badge for that.
Whoa, good idea, Tass. We'll talk to Austin Kent, and we will talk to Jacob.
There we go. Good luck to us doing that. A dunk
Oh, here
from
we go.
Jared Vanderbilt. It's the vortex parallel.
Oh wow, it's a parallel.
Hey, Skeets, what's better than a hard-fought overtime win on the road? Doing it against the team that just traded you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Obviously.
Yep.
This was a revenge game. Nice one.
Yeah.
Is
It's a two-hander.
That was from Tass's
Big
guy
yell.
too, right? Wasn't it Conley setting that up?
Nice.
It's
Big
Jazz
yell.
record with Conley. Tass, you keep saying it.
They're great.
Damn good.
Big yell, big yell. You said vortex. I see the word vortex. Ooh, what does it mean?
Okay,
Trey?
that's a new wrinkle to some of the base moments. There are now like iterations in terms of sort of like the art and the amount of what am I trying to say? Like serial
many
numbers?
there are,
Yeah, how
yeah.
many there are.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
It's sort of like if you compare it. Well, you collected cards, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't collected in a long time, but like
Cards? No.
they're like different versions of the same card, right? But some are more unique and stuff like that. That's what's
I got
going
a purple
on.
parallel. Yeah, you can kind of see it here in the full screen artwork. How this is like, it's got a little bit of yellow around it compared to the standard one.
Yeah,
here
yeah.
from
Yeah,
John
it's-
Collins, where
it's like
pretty boring. Yeah.
Like a Parkhurst emerald. That was a deep cut.
Yeah.
A deep cut for sporting cards. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
First emerald. Just like that. All right, let's see Goran Dragic right here. Click to reveal. Oh, we got a layup from Javon Carter, an
Okay.
Illinois boy. No Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is
Drew
his big
Holiday,
game.
or Chris Middleton. No problem for Javon Carter. Oh, yeah. 36 points, career best 12 assists. We talked about this as a what you got. More surprising line. It was like this, or somebody else had a crazy line.
Oh yeah.
Got to go back to the November 10th show and check in on it.
I wish
That'd be cool if we could like start linking up content from our shows to these moments. so that's like a parallel universe, like where you can click on it and then hear Tass talk about Javon Carter. Hey, it's coming.
It's coming. It's on its way. One more.
Yeah, one more. Yeah,
let's
we
do
got.
one
Come
more.
on, you gotta get a.
We gotta get a
rare.
Goran here.
Or
Yeah,
Goran.
Rare would
Very
be big
least,
time.
yeah, one
all
more
right,
pack.
all right.
rip this square
Good luck
pack.
to me. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. Good luck to you.
All right, good luck to
Mostly good luck to me. Here we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Click them to reveal. 3, 1, 2. What are we gonna do? We got a block. Another block from Christian Brown. That's a rookie,
you.
but not a rookie debut. Interesting. Is he in the rookie debut
Ooh.
set
I
as
don't-
well? I don't know.
I don't know on that one.
This probably wouldn't be his first game. But I would say that he's brought an unselfish winning style of basketball with him to the Denver Nuggets. Wouldn't you?
A left-handed block. I assume he's a righty. We need an
so, yeah.
offhanded block. Offhand block as a new subcategory. Good luck with that.
How do you feel about a man spelling his name Braun? And we don't say Braun. We say Brown because
We say Brown.
He's just
Yeah.
he's a Christian Brown. But man, it gets me every time. Even when you said it, I was
Yeah,
like,
it is,
hold
it's
on,
different.
Is he right? Yeah, he's right. Oh, no.
He's got to be one of the league leaders in mispronounced last names,
Yeah.
especially with Bruce Brown. They play a lot of minutes together. That's very confusing.
Brown and Brown.
What about an electric shaver? Isn't that called Braun?
That's a brand.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a Braun. I've called it
I
Braun
mean, I
my
haven't
entire
shaved
life.
in a long time, but who knows?
You think he comes from the family of electric shavers and it's actually pronounced Brown?
Christian, the electric shaver Brown.
His father was a Series 8. He is a Series 9.
That's a good one, actually. Only 3 badges on that Christian Brown, not from his very first game.
Ah, there you
Interesting
go.
stuff. Back to the screen. Good luck to me. 3, 1, 2. What you gonna do? We got a block from Darius Baisley.
This is also going to be a lefty.
Got a lot of blocks going on.
That's a lot of defense right here.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Just meet him at the rim.
Yep. Get out of here.
That's an offhand block.
It's an offhand block.
Darius Baisley getting
Oh,
Luka.
you're
When
right.
you get
That's
Luka?
That's a right-handed block from a
Wow.
left-handed player.
How did
Sickos only.
Nice.
Cool. Darius. One of the top 10 NBA players named Darius.
Does the value go up if it's against a star? I know it's
Some say yes. Some would call that a Luka foment.
Yeah.
It's not really Luka's moment, but he's there.
When I first joined Top Shot, I started collecting LeBron foments. So any moments where LeBron was just in, I was collecting. There was a good one where Siakam blocks him. And so it was a Raptors moment, so I was like, of course I want that.
Sure.
But then it was also on LeBron. Yeah.
Fomenting at the mouth for the foments.
Is that how you're going to collect? Yeah, you got to figure out how you want to collect.
All right, here we go. Click them to reveal. We got a layup.
What do we got?
Nice.
Marjan Beauchamp. It's rookie
It's
central
rookie
around here.
season.
There we go. Beauchamp.
Great
Played in the G League Ignite, right?
Oh,
like in
that's
that
nice.
game last year,
Yeah.
All-Star game.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
did.
some odd minutes here and there. They give him a little bit of a chance.
So that's the first bucket of his career.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
You'll never forget that one.
You'll never forget that.
He's bringing the ball
He
up
won't.
the court, driving into
That's
the
for
lane,
sure.
converting a left-handed layup.
Do you think if you
Badger.
asked NBA players, you polled them, like, can you name the first basket of your NBA career? How many would know?
95%.
Yeah, I sort of think
I
maybe
think
even
so,
higher.
Yeah.
Like,
Why would you not know your first basket?
yeah,
Well,
that's true.
I think you will forge it in your mind though to being like the best basket of that night, maybe. I mean, especially if you're a good player. It happened to Shaq, I think, recently on TNT, where he was asked, and he said his first basket was a big dunk, and it was a free throw. I mean, his first point. I
Oh,
guess he
okay.
was
Well,
asked.
first field goal. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. So he kind of got duped, but yeah, I get most would remember, unless you're a super duper star, then you might.
But
not.
you know,
Sure.
LeBron knows. I mean, he hasn't forgot every basket he's ever made. Probably he could tell you like where everybody was on the floor and the score and time of the game and
Who
all that.
remembers who LeBron played in his very first game?
Kangs.
That's right. These guys are sickos.
What was his first basket though? I don't remember.
I think
that.
it was a jumper, mid-range, baseline.
Damn.
I think. Could be
All
wrong.
right, I'll look it up.
I think it was a
check the archives.
LeBron's-
mid-range baseline, the old Russian spot, as Skeets you like to call
Oh
it.
yeah.
From the Wennington zone. We got a three-pointer from the Brooklyn Nets. Utah Watanabe.
Utah the shooter!
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it pays to shoot first, then ask questions later.
Oh, what a write-up. I like that.
Utah the shooter. Could that be from this game? I don't know. 5 of 7 field goals off the bench, all from behind the arc. Very well could have been.
Maybe.
Yep. Definitely a chance.
He's got a pretty shooting strike.
Yep.
If he leads the league in three-point percentage, this is just a newbie question.
fired up.
If he leads the league in three-point percentage, does the value of this go up being in his season?
It's an open marketplace, Tass. I mean, it's
So the value's only as much as somebody would pay
that's
for it?
exactly right.
Gotcha.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, a box is a box until you put money in it, and it's a nice box.
There's not yet a 3-point accuracy badge.
Okay.
There's an MVP badge, but that's it.
Yeah.
All right, back to the Moms. Only got 2 shots left at a rare or a Goron. Either or.
Come on.
We got a layup from Rui Hachimura.
Oh, you got the nice cherry blossoms,
yeah.
though.
I do
Oh,
like
this is
to
a
see
wicked
this
layup.
cherry
Yeah, this is
blossom.
Jordan-like here. Yeah.
Wow, that's
the
I mean, Jordan-like, certainly, but also, like, and one mixtape,
Yeah,
too, where just put
yeah.
it down to your legs almost for no reason.
Yeah, it's almost for show.
Extra flare. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Ooh.
Hit me with the Phantom Cam.
But I do think MJ, like the way,
Yeah,
it's
oh,
the way
yeah.
the way he would tuck his feet like that.
And splitting through the
Yeah,
defenders
yeah.
as well. Nice one. He's impressed with
Oh,
himself. He's like, "Ooh."
let me jump in here. I believe Tass Mellis is right. It appears that LeBron's first ever field goal made was sort of from the baseline, pull up jumper, splash it. Nice call.
Oh,
Russian
here we are.
spot, nice spot.
We're on the break. Oh no, that's an assist. No. It was a 3-0 game. Okay, nice.
Okay, we're just watching clips now. Okay, final one. What do you got?
Final one. Here
All right,
we
come
go.
on.
Yeah,
Let's
all
go.
right.
Good luck to me.
I'm
Good
ready.
luck to me. Jump shot. Cut.
Oh, yeah! The Groat!
He's going baseline. They cut him off, but the shot clock's running down. Pop a jumper in your nose.
All right, Trey's giving this away, guys. So
One to Skeets and one to Dr. Gorilla Farts, if he's tuning in live.
you want to do one more pack? You're in the mood, no?
Yeah, we're having
Yeah,
fun.
come
aren't
on,
we?
do
The
it.
boys are having fun. We're ripping and riffing.
This is the best part of Top Shot. Ripping packs, man. Talking about the moms. Okay.
Our odds are only going up the more we.
Hey, I want to
right?
ask Tass before you open. What would be your strategy, Tass?
I'll do it your strategy.
Yeah, like
Okay,
with
in
the
terms
6
of-
moments like that. I go down the middle first. Trey
Oh.
goes from the right.
Yeah. So if you're not watching, we got a 3 on top, 3 on the bottom.
We got 6 box.
Yeah.
6 box here.
Pick it, Tass.
Yeah. So is your mouse hovering over the one that's highlighting there? Okay. I couldn't see.
Yep.
I would go rando. I think I'm going top middle.
Wow. Okay,
to,
I love
to
it.
start.
Oh,
Well, top middle, like Rando, like I would pick Rando. I
Okay.
don't think I would do
Okay, we
any
got a new
pack the
moment.
same.
Mo Bamba.
Oh no! Oh
Not allowed to see this one.
no! We can't literally see it.
Sorry, this one's
is like an error
embargoed.
card.
This one is embargoed.
What the heck? I've
This
never
one's
seen
worth
that.
more.
Unless it's
You
our
can't see it.
our internet connection, possibly.
You guys want to take a guess at what happens?
Okay, just move on.
Okay, I think he dunks it. Nice. Next random one.
Let's
there
hope
we
these
go.
work. Maybe we.
We got a dunk. It's from Josh Green.
Okay, that worked.
He's turning it around this season, making himself a name. Oh, sit down. Now, see, you might want to consider this one a little bit of a Luka moment. He's got a nice crossover there. I think that's why it's probably included.
What a crazy moment that. Whoa, the fist in front of the camera too.
There we go. Get up.
That
good
was a
one for hands.
fascinating moment. The start of it. All right.
Just a straight up
Nice.
Luka crossover to a missed layup.
He's a guy that's been playing well.
Yeah,
He's playing
no
well.
doubt. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's a
I
random.
compared him to Jose Alvarado. Mavs fans got super
Oh, yeah.
mad.
Oh, another new.
Who we got a
moment.
3-pointer from?
Oh, this is Tass's guy.
Bang
This
gang.
one's for you, man.
Oh, I love this one. Thanks. Please give me this
Oh,
one.
that's a Niang Bang right there. It even says Bang Bang George Niang.
Oh, man. Does it say minivan anywhere in the write-up? I love that nickname.
Not seeing
That
it.
kills me.
Not seeing it, unfortunately.
He's the minivan.
Minivan.
It's too good.
Bang, bang. Oh, he's fired up, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go, George.
He had a big night. That was his 7-3 night.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Bang, bang.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah!
He got it! He got it!
They said it couldn't be done. They said it couldn't be done, but Goran Dragic, he comes through in the clutch. Even in year 15, Goran Dragic still has the magic.
What a moment.
To provide an
Off the
instant
back, off the
offensive
ass.
jolt. He just put an instant jolt into my heart right there.
That's fancy.
Wow.
Did it, man.
You need a fancy badge off that one. Inbounding off a guy's back.
That's cool.
And the Bulls won a game?
That's a Pippen badge right there. Give him the Scottie Pippen badge. I think he invented that with the Bulls back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Let's lay another one right here. No.
Oh, we got
You're getting Javon Carter.
Yeah. Okay, another Carter.
He had a great game this game, 36 and 12. You guys
Work,
hear,
dudes.
hear about that? Hear about that?
All right, final one.
Nice. This
Make it
is
unique.
we need a
unique.
rare job here.
Yeah, we need a rare job. Be tough, but do it. No, I know it's not rare.
Oh, it's a dunk though. From Lonnie Walker,
Oh.
the fourth. He's in the Spotlight Series. He's eager to help out a Lakers
Okay, this is a
team
Spotlight Series
hungry
moment.
for a
That's good.
victory early in the season. Oh yeah, this was
Oh,
good.
that's a good
He
dunk.
can fly.
Yeah.
28 points on this one. This is when we were high on Lonnie. He's going to be so
I
good
do
for
like
them.
that in like the curation now of moments. It's sort of changed, I think, from like the first couple of series on Top Shot. That the moments are like they're trying to make them from like a big game that they had.
Yes.
It's not just
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not just a random Lonnie Walker dunk or something like that. It's
Seems like
from-
all of them were, yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a really good job with that. All right, so no Luka, no AD, but I did have a question off of those two moments, hoping we would have pulled one. Which game is better? From those two specific video game moments, the rare moments, Luka in overtime win, 41 points, 11 boards, 14 assists,
Ooh, yeah.
and 3 steals, or Anthony Davis versus the Suns, 37 points, 15 to 16 at the line, 21 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks. Remember that one? Where he was flirting with the 5x5.
Yeah.
Which one's better?
I think I'm going AD. I guess.
Yeah,
I think so.
5
I mean,
steals,
barely. Yeah, the supplementary stats outside of the big counters are pretty impressive. I think I go AD on that one.
Okay. What about you?
I go Luka. I'm thinking value. I think Luka's value is going to be
Well,
higher.
you're probably right. Yeah,
I'm guessing.
That's true.
absolutely.
That is accurate.
In the Top Shot streets, for sure. All right. Well, we had a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys did as
Go
well.
Bulls.
Let's give away a moment, though. Here's what we're gonna do. I've got a run it back, Carmelo Anthony moment,
Hey.
and all you got to do to win this is leave your Top Shot username in the comments section below this video. Not right now in the stream team. Leave it after the show in the comment section. Your Top Shot username. If you don't want to have one, sign up for one. Let us know the name, whatever you have, and we'll give this away. We'll just randomly give it away. Big moment, this Carmelo Anthony dunk, obviously from the 05-06 season. He puts Theo Ratliff on a post
Theo Ratliff. Nice
in
one.
this moment. So there you go. Top Shot username in the comment section underneath this video on YouTube, and we'll randomly give that away. Man, all right, that was a lot of fun. Way to get that Goran. Way to get the
That
dragon.
was huge, man.
You were
Imagine
chasing
we
the
didn't- Nice one. Nice one. Imagine if we didn't open that last pack, though. I'd have been so mad, like opening that myself. Oh, I'd have been so mad. to be able to see the joy in your guys' faces when I opened the Goran Dragic.
I was smiling ear to ear. I could taste my earwax. My smile was so big. I want to ask the people. Sometimes it's good to ask people who aren't necessarily within the community.
Sure.
I want to ask the people what you guys should do for your 2-year anniversary in February.
Oh, wow.
Or it's got to be something.
For our Top Shot anniversary?
Yeah.
Like go out to dinner? Rip packs at dinner?
Okay.
The people out there will give us some good suggestions.
Yeah, they will have
Let
good
us
suggestions.
Let us know.
This is pretty cool. They recently in Portland did what they call like the tour, and you had to like RSVP for like the hangout at a Blazers game, and then if you're there, you had the ability to, if you wanted to, buy a pack which only had one moment in it, a Terry Porter moment. But he was at like the hangout. They're doing it in Toronto this weekend, so the same thing, and everybody's trying to figure out who the Toronto Raptor player might be that shows up, and then the moment that the people that attend this. I was thinking about flying home for a second, but I'm not doing that.
Not for Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. People think, Tass, maybe an Elvin Williams moment? Because it'll be probably like a throwback player of some sort.
Oh,
You would love that.
It's got to be the shot from the elbow to put away the New York Knicks in 5 games in Madison
be
Square
big.
Garden.
That
Their
would
first
be
playoff
big.
series win. It's got to be.
Hey, if you're up at that event,
If it's
the
Alvin.
tour, the Raptors event this weekend, grab your boy Skeetsy a second
Is
tour moment.
Is it definitely a retired player? Now I'm interested.
No, not for sure. I don't know. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I don't
And I'm just like, I saw people guessing it would be Alvin Williams, so I have no clue on that. But we'll find out soon enough.
Exciting.
All right, let's take our final break. When we come back, pick 'em results and tweet of the night. Don't go anywhere.
Peloton, my old friend. Where are my notes? Oh, guys, yeah, here it is. It's always this time of year that we start thinking about what next year will bring. We start thinking about resolutions to work out more, but let's face it, they rarely stick. Hey, maybe you're the type that needs a little extra incentive to stick with your plans. What, living longer and looking good naked not good enough for you? Well, Peloton gets it, they get you, and they've got a gift for you. Get $200 off accessories like cycling shoes, heart rate monitors, and more when you purchase a Peloton bike, Bike Plus, or Tread, and up to $100 off accessories with the purchase of a Peloton guide to take your workout to the next level. Make this first step toward achieving your fitness goals in 2023. And once you start, you'll see why so many people stick with Peloton with a variety of workouts from cycling to scenic runs, boot camps to power walks. You'll find classes that work for you, taught by world-class instructors who know exactly how to get the best out of you. So don't wait. Get this offer before it ends on December 25th. That's less than 2 weeks away, right, Tess?
Yes, less than 2.
That's right. This expires on December 25th. Visit onepeloton.com. All access membership separate. Offer ends, again, December 25th. Cannot be combined with other offers. See additional terms at onepeloton.com.
Merry Sorbsmas! And a happy Sorba Days to everyone.
Yes.
It's not all sleigh bells and mistletoe out there. It's also picking out a tree bigger than your station wagon and having to figure out how to get it home. Or leaving your kid at home alone while you travel to France. And it's even accidentally becoming Santa when you put on his suit after he falls off your roof. That actually happened to a close friend of mine named Scott.
Wow.
Yeah. Haven't seen him since.
Jeez.
Got huge, man. Huge and old. Out of nowhere. Guy fell off his roof. Some of these guys Santa Claus.
Wow.
Nonetheless, you can fight holiday stress with Next Evo Naturals. Unlike other CBD brands, Next Evo's Smart Sorb technology delivers CBD to your system in as little as 10 minutes. Smart Sorb upgrades CBD's natural absorption power. It's scientifically formulated to deliver more CBD fast. The only brand clinically proven to deliver 30 times better absorption in the first 30 minutes. Yeah, that's Next Evo Naturals, baby. You can get smarter CBD from Next Evo Naturals and up to 25% off subscription orders of $40 or more at nextevo.com/podcast. Promo code NODUNKS. That's NEXTEVO.com/podcast. Promo code NODUNKS.
All right, pick 'em results last night. Warriors-Bucks. Milwaukee were the favorites by 4.5 points and easily covered that. That's a dub for myself and Trey. Man, we pick well when we pick together, man. And
true.
Tass takes the L. He had the Warriors. This is fun. We all have a 5-4 record in the month of December.
Very fun.
We got a glut.
We got a glut.
Got a glut here.
Parody.
So tonight's game, very important.
So you guys are good then tonight if you pick well when you pick together, because you're taking the Dallas Mavericks at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Should be a great night.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Cavs for no other reason than the Mavs. There's some highs and some lows with that team.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
think the Cavs will come out fighting after losing to the Spurs. Should be a close game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what'll
Cavs
happen.
did drop a stinker there to the Spurs.
Yeah, Cavs had a surprising loss.
So it's just a 2.5 point spread there. So you guys are basically picking the Mavs to beat the Cavs in Dallas.
Okay. Well, good luck to everybody. Let's get to tweet of the night.
Tweet of the night. Wow.
Twitter.
The NBA announced a whole bunch of new trophy looks, renamed trophies, and just a whole general sort of rebrand of the awards for the postseason awards that they give out. We talked about it on a YouTube short, or an actual YouTube video, I suppose, Up-Down Report. You can go and check that out on our YouTube channel. But tweet of the night comes from Steph No, who was brainstorming some fake awards, which are also named after NBA players. He suggests the Ersan Ilyasova trophy for most charges drawn, because Ilyasova led the league in charges drawn twice. Steph says that would go to Kevin Love this season, with Clint Capella and Kenrich Williams rounding out the top three. He also suggested the Rasheed Wallace Ball Don't Lie trophy for most technical fouls, which right now would go to Kevin Durant. I would also say a surprising top five. You want to take a guess at the top five in technicals right now? It's pretty weird. KD, sure. You could probably get one other
Draymond?
one. Yep, he's number 5.
Yeah.
Luka usually, but not.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, he just had one rescinded, I think, in
He
fact.
did. Yeah.
There are 4 guys that are tied for second place: Draymond, Dylan Brooks, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Anthony Edwards.
Well, wow.
That's a weird combination.
Very weird.
Dylan Brooks I can see.
Yeah, that would
He's
be
a
the
fiery
only one
guy,
we were
yeah.
good at guessed. Yeah.
Anyways, I thought it'd be fun for us to brainstorm some additional trophies as well, named after players. Tass, I loved your idea that we got to find a way to honor the scoring leader. But I want to give one to the most rebounds per game. That's the Dennis Rodman trophy. You know, like it'd be Rodman probably diving
Yeah.
It's a great trophy.
towards the sideline. It would be stuck in a vase.
Yeah,
of
you wouldn't
course.
know
It's
to
the
see it.
golden one. You wouldn't totally. You would know this one though because it's parallel.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
parallel. That would help. How about best 3-point accuracy? The sharpshooter award.
I like that.
Ray Allen or Reggie Miller though?
I mean, I would just wait and give it to Steph.
Yeah, they would have to rename it eventually. One guy that didn't have any trophies named after him, I think one of the most surprising ones, according to what I was seeing on the internet, Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
No award for Tim Duncan. I heard on Zach Lowe's podcast with Kirk Goldsberry that he thinks Tim Duncan should be the one for Defensive Player of the Year. But Tim Duncan never won Defensive Player of the Year, so it's kind of tough.
Wow, it's so weird.
Let's get a Tim Duncan trophy for the most bank shots from 10 or more feet.
Ooh.
Yeah. What is the Tim Duncan Award?
Yeah.
Steadiest player in the damn
What is it
league.
going to be? Yeah. Superstar who makes the least news. That's also the Tim Duncan trophy. How about the God Shamgod trophy? Sickest handles.
Okay.
A guy who's known specifically for his handles.
handles?
He's got a move named after him. And I don't think anybody knows much about God Shamgod's career. And then another guy I think deserves a trophy named after him. Kind of surprising he didn't get Rookie of the Year trophy. Shaq. The Shaq trophy. Goes to the most dominant player in the league. That'll be a spicy debate
Oh, I like
as
that.
well. You know, we got the clutch trophy. A lot of different ways to go with that one. I think most dominant would have a lot of different
Yes.
qualifiers as well. So
Yeah.
give Shaq a trophy.
Even
Okay.
most points in the paint.
Sure. Nice one.
I think that's important. The Kobe lack of award, where's that one going to
Well, he's got an all-star.
All-Star MVP.
All-Star
yeah.
MVP, yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's true.
I saw somebody on Twitter, of course, point out there should be one for maybe guys that play a lot. So like, it's like an Iron Man type award, but like even it goes to somebody that plays in all 82 games,
not
which
bad.
is very
Yeah.
rare nowadays. You could go. I mean, immediately you think of like AC Green as like the super Iron Man, but I think like like a John Stockton or something like that. Someone that played a ton of games
That's
over
good.
their entire career and missed like a handful. Maybe John Stockton. This would be a weird award for John Stockton. But anyway, I like that one. I like rewarding guys that like play in all 82.
There was 5 last year, I think.
Is that all it was?
Wow.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges one of them? Was he one?
I think you might be right, yeah.
So 5, you'd have to split the award, but everybody gets it.
Yeah. Some version of that.
I think the Ersan Ilyasova getting the charge. Give it to Kyle Lowry, for God's sake.
He took one in an All-Star game. Or tried to, I
Pretty
guess.
amazing, actually.
That's his award.
Yeah. There's got to be an award for Mr. Wedgie.
Mr. Wedgie of the year? Or
Well, I
most
think who has
wedgies?
the most wedgies. And right now, it's an open race. We have 18 different guys with wedgies.
No dupes?
No dupes so far in this season.
Who
So
shall dupe?
Who will dupe? Who will be our first duper and take the lead?
It's strategic on our part because there would usually be ties like this. There wouldn't be a guy who's well ahead. There'd be a lot of ties. There'd be like 15 guys, and it's strategic on our part just to get more wedgie names out there.
Flood the zone. I like that.
Flood it, yeah.
So yeah, that's what I have. Let's hear from everybody out there though. What other crystal vases should we stick a G.I. Joe character in and hand out as an award? And who should we name it after? That's the fun part.
Maybe
What's it about?
the Duncan is just best post player.
Sure.
Best post moves, best footwork. I started thinking.
footwork,
I was
yeah.
thinking, the big fundamental is, the most fundamental player.
Yeah, just
That's a good one.
fundamental.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got to be go to a big Alperen Şengün or Jokic or whoever.
Okay.
I like the most fundamental player. That's very good. That's good.
Well, like Trey said, we did do a sort of bonus YouTube exclusive yesterday after the podcast. You got to go check it out on YouTube if you want to hear us talk about these new rebranded NBA awards. We had some takes on them. The Michael Jordan Trophy, and then this new Clutch Player of the Year award, and then just the look, the overall design of these things. So go check that out. It's about 15 minutes long. It's up on YouTube, and yeah.
Trey Michael could use Trey's jersey that he's wearing right now. Michael's done everything, but he's naked. He's naked on that trophy.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I know he kind of has. Look, he's too bare. He's too bare for me, even though it's not Michael.
It's not
Michael. It's not Michael. Don't make it after me. We have a lot of jerseys in here. Michael, we can lend you one.
All right, so let's call it there, guys. Later. Not later. I was going to say tomorrow. We have a brand new No Dunks podcast. And then later in the day, No Buffs. Not only is it NBA Jersey Day, it's Survivor Finale Day.
Oh, man. I wish I had a Cliff Robinson jersey for tonight. Would have been perfect.
Wow.
But you better stock up on energy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night.
3-hour episode of Survivor tonight. 3 hours. Oh boy, we'll be breaking
Can't
it down.
wait.
It's like a
on tomorrow's
baseball
episode.
game.
Yeah. There's a lot of NBA games on tonight, so action-packed.
What
We'll
are
be
you
back for
complaining about? It's 3 hours of Survivor.
I know,
Totally. It's exciting. We don't have to do a No Dunks tomorrow. Let's just do No Buffs.
Oh, all right.
These people don't care. The stream team did. They'll come over.
You just want to go live at 10 a.m. with no
Yeah,
buffs.
let's do
That
it.
really blows some people's minds.
I'm on vacation in 2 days, so
Yeah, you're
I'm
already mailing
I'm
it in.
already mailing.
Yeah, he doesn't care. No Dunks, 10 a.m. Eastern, live here in the Classic Factory. No Buffs later in the day on Thursday. There's a new Is This Good coming as well later this week, and yeah, gonna be a blast. All right, Clipper Bros.
You heard it here first. Have a great time. Turn up. Love you guys. Awesome.
Thanks for joining us, and remember, happy NBA Jersey Day.
Embrace the day, people.